everybody. Happy Sunday. Oh, it's actually warmer out today. 49. Still a little cloudy. Yeah, we're supposed to have thunderstorms today too, so I don't know how much we're going to be out after work. So I'm going to take him somewhere. We'll see. Tonight would be, if the weather holds off or is done by the time I get off work, it would be an opportune time to do side by side because I close tomorrow. So I thought I opened and then mid shift, but no, I open today, close tomorrow, then mid shift on Tuesday. So we shall see. But yeah, thunderstorms today, and we'll just have to play it by ear. But these guys are on the half lap. I'm gonna go potty, and Priya didn't want to get off the couch. And I was like, she knew, but then she doesn't want to. Whatever. All right, time to get out of here. Not too bad out this morning. It's quite a bit warmer than it's been. It's like car saying 60. I thought it was like 50. Yeah, 60, 59, something like that. But a little on the humid side with this rain coming in. So this is like way too much right now. I'm gonna have the windows down on the way to work. But I'm hoping this passes over so we can maybe go to the park or something. Like I said, even try to do a little side-by-side video. It's not gonna be too overly extreme. There's really no point in that. I mean, I'd love to run out to dry run falls and all that stuff, but same token, going away this week. Just got done filling up $60 in gas yesterday. Was it 50 or 60? Anyway, it was something. It was like, yeah, $51. $51, excuse me. Still, just can't do it anymore. I just can't keep traveling. I got to have gas for work. So, shit's getting out of hand, but oh man, it really looking at my hair this morning. I was like, damn, that freaking sunning really is taking effect again, and it's time to cut it. Really is time to cut it. I might do that today too. Try to trim the sides and the back up again. It's a challenge, but really need a better light in that bathroom to see, and a mirror that's like on a stand. Try to figure out how to help do that. Yeah, so I can cut my hair and not make a huge divot in the back like I did last time. Oh, thank goodness, time to go home. Is it bad that I'm praying for rain so the dogs and I don't have to go anywhere? Well, we're not going to go anywhere anyway. We'll just walk around the house, but I am beat. I had 4 miles by 9 o'clock. Filling the self-checkouts. So much fun. Actually, auditing the self-checkouts. I did it first thing this morning instead of waiting. So they had less to do tonight. But it is time now to go home. Yay! Close tomorrow night, and then mid-shift on Tuesday, and then off. But driving is going to be just as exhausting. Friday, I'm probably going to rest most of the day. Alright, home sweet home. Got the kids. One kid. I don't know where the other one's lagging back here. You lagging for you? Like normal? Yeah. Quick little walk here and then relax. I don't know. It's 71 degrees out. I might change in the shorts after all. I'm kind of on the fence. Do I or don't I? It does look like we might have some storms brewing too. As you can tell behind me here. Yeah. That looks a little suspicious. Come on, Mopey Dopey. Let's go. Go pedals. She's not even pulling over to go anywhere. Come on, Priya. Come on, you gotta go potties. So we're out here, go potties. Get a little bit of exercise. You more than me, because I've gotten plenty today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, these little dogs. These little baby doggies. Bad little baby doggies. That's your brother. Dogs. Sniffing each other's butts. Oh, well. Part of nature, I guess. Glad we don't do that. You smell people enough as it is. Ugh. Oh, gee. Fuck, I think we're getting hail. Let's see what it hit. We are. Quite vicious out there. Pops of thunder and lightning. Oh, baby. Not even hail. It's good for the cars. Good at all. Oh, I wanted a little bit of rain to take a nap. Nap is over. I actually got bored and turned on Future Man. The NASCAR race is just a dud. Anybody watch this show? This would be like the second go around I've tried to watch it. Watched the whole thing back a couple years ago now. Creepy side the storm just went to, and just watch this sky change to absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I need to take that picture. Button by. Let's go. You look good in this lighting. Yes, you do. You look really good. Yeah, I came out with her in the backyard and birds. And the storm had just finally passed over, but no, I was smacking the air conditioner. That was definitely sleeting. Come on. I don't want to say hail. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. I don't know what your problem is. She didn't want to come down. She didn't want to go outside. Come on. You gotta walk. Come on. All right, I'm going to start walking. You can just get drugged behind. Because the beautifulness of it, I'm going to use the front-facing camera so you guys can see the gorgeousness behind me. Because blurring it out would just be blasphemy. No, I was sitting there and started, it started raining a little bit earlier. And then I was napping. The Buffalo game wasn't on our TV, and Miami beat them anyway. The NASCAR race, like I said earlier, was a dud. And I don't know. The next gen car looked really promising in the beginning of the year, and it has, to me, just become boring. They can't pass. You get up front, you just run away until you get loose, and then someone passes you, and then they run away. And if they don't get loose, no one catches them. Princess, I don't know what your deal is. Why you're moping. You're mopey dopey tonight. You need to get out and you need to go potties. So, I just can't get over the sky though. Well, it's just our 2X and our 3X. That's gorgeous. A little fog in the mountains down there. It looks really cool. And then over here, the sun is hitting the clouds. Tell you what, from 2X to 3X, you see a jump. It's more of a transition, but when you go to 2 to 3, you see how that jumps? It's kind of weird. It doesn't do it backwards, but it does it forward. Tell it's changing lenses. Nice, it's so pretty. Personally, the real problem is if you want the 48 megapixel, you lose it if you go to the 2X. The 2X shot misses the building here, and the 1X, clearly gets it. There's quite a bit of gap there. And if you try to frame it any different, you lose the shot. So, it's building or not get it at all. If you want a 48 megapixel picture. Let's take her for a nice, mellow, long walk. Where is she at? There she is. Moping behind us. Come on, mopey dopey. Ooh, you can see it from here, but if we go zoom, starting to see the leaves really changing up there. Gotta keep an eye on this tree. This thing's gonna change fast, I think. That looks really cool with the sky behind it. That might be a cool picture too. The one downside of walking under trees after a heavy rainstorm is you're gonna get wet, because I'm getting dripped down really bad. I don't know if I can get... There it goes. Oh. There it goes. So, here's something I'm noticing. First day I had this, and I had it on the charger. And I said, boy, when you're taking videos, your screen is dimming, it's heating up really bad. Photos, it was like you couldn't see the screen hardly at all. But videos, you could see the screen. It brightens the screen up more. It seems like it adjusts your brightness for video on the screen more so than it does in photo mode. I just brighten the screen completely up right now. Because when I'm trying to take these photos, they didn't look anywhere near as nice. I brighten them up and everything then looks the same. So it puts it on full brightness for video, but it turns down the brightness of the screen for photo. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intentional, but it's kind of stupid if it is intentional, or a glitch, because it makes it difficult to know if you're actually getting what you want. I can't believe it's just like, thunderstorms not even a half hour ago now. This is beautiful. This is, yeah. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm so used to filming with the back cameras that filming with the front is tripping me out. Seeing myself, I keep looking at the screen again. I was doing really good that first day. I'm not doing too good tonight with it, so we're gonna go back to the back camera. I'll keep taking pictures though to put in the video, because I like doing it, and I'm not stretching them anymore. The first day I got it, I was actually stretching them to be 16:9. I'm not doing that anymore because I think it takes some of the quality out by cropping it in Final Cut. Whereas when I leave them just their normal 4:3 aspect ratio, they just look sharper. I'm trying to get this cloud formation. Well, we can just zoom past all that to that. I do like the 2x zoom. That's what I was saying right off the bat. That is going to change what Apple can do going down the road. If you guys missed what my first impressions were, where I was asking, what is Apple's, what is the future iPhone going to do? I think by adding a 2x lens on the main camera, they can do away with the 3x lens now and finally go with a periscope on the zoom lens. Push it out maybe to 5 or 10 and give a longer zoom. Start competing a little bit more with the zoom lenses on the Samsung's Ultras, because they need to do something. It is very sad that Apple cannot do that yet. But I've come to the realization that Apple doesn't initiate something until it's perfected, and they make it work the way it should. Not just throw it on a phone and say, hey, there's a 100 times zoom. Do you remember when they first came out with that crap on the 20? You weren't using those pictures for anything. The processing that the 22 Ultra did when I had it, you shoot the moon, it didn't look good, but you could see the picture, you could see them doing their background processing on it. And by the time you looked at the picture, it was passable if you sent it to somebody on a phone. Looking at it on the computer, it's not going to be fantastic, but it's better than what you can do with anything else phone related. I thought my macro controls are all goofed up, but then it dawned on me that when you are shooting like a macro shot, like unfortunately pine branches, there's a lot of gap through. You can catch a lot of the background. It's not going to focus the same as if you're just shooting on a leaf, because it needs to be right on a solid subject, and then it'll work better. And everybody's like, oh, you can't focus the background. Well, make a bet. There you go. Not blown out no more. Alright, got the little man out. Didn't take Prius for a full lap. German Shepherd was coming down the hill and I didn't feel like getting into a fracas, so grabbed little man, just taking him for a normal walk. Since Bree and I went down the hill and came back up. And unfortunately the sky is kind of going to the... It's still pretty, but same token, the colors are gone. The sun is set, so I think I'm gonna finish up a lap with him, call tonight, unless I come out later on and there's some stars to take some photographs of. It's something I want to mention too. When I'm doing, and I mentioned it in the vlog the other day, so the night footage, if I'm shooting the sky, I'm actually turning off the HDR tools on Final Cut, even though they go over, and then I turn them off, and then you can see the stars. If you leave them on, it darkens it up too much. So that extra light that the thing lets in, it helps allow you, video-wise, to see stars. And the opposite with photos. I take it off during daylight shots, but then I put it back on in night shots. Don't know why, but it takes a lot of the grain and stuff out of the photos. So, just little tips. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night.